giving anybody money without any collateral is impossible because you're literally giving out money and you can never find the person.
The whole world is about to switch to blockchain. Like everything's gonna be tokenized, right?
Okay, I think I saw something with Dubai, like they're not even taking cash next year or something.
Right.
Like that.
Ghana's gonna do the same thing. No, Ghana has a crypto, the eCity.
Yeah, the ECD.
Naira has the e-Naira.
Yeah.
So I think what's happening is everybody's about to switch it all on at the same time.
Okay. Roots and Routes with Gucci Bricks. It's a special show. Over here, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about life, anything personal. Have your questions in. It's just an open show, open vibes. And I have here no other than the president.
Shit.
President, oh yeah, shit,
Yo, it's KP. Yo, what's up, y'all?
KP Naka, what's up, bro? How you feeling?
I'm cool.
How you feeling, my G?
I'm cooling, man. Just enjoying Ghana. And all it has to offer. It was raining today, man.
Yeah, rain in Ghana is like so crazy. Like rain actually is such an it can determine your day.
Right. It will determine.
Yeah. How do you shoot it's three things most of the time. When rain happens, one, businesses go slow.
Right.
Nobody's doing business.
Right.
Secondly, internet and television go off.
Wow.
And thirdly, Momo call for no. So the what I was saying where the number.
Why am I wrong?
Oh, who call for no? But yeah, most men too, like, you know, it's like me and my friends I laugh about it like fornication.
This is hard. I was about to say this is whore time.
Yeah,
this is whole time.
When it rains, it's those three things.
Start hoeing.
His business goes down, everything goes off, and
you know,
when
I first came, I used to wonder why that was. Like, it was like, yo, it's raining. I'm like, so what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
But then after living here for a while, I realized why it's important.
Yeah.
Because you might be coming from Kaswa.
True.
And then the road is flooded.
Straight.
So now people can't get around.
Yeah, it's really bad.
And it just makes sense just to shut everything down because you might go to the office and your boss didn't even show up because he couldn't get past
the rain.
I mean, this shit crazy.
So it's an interesting thing, but I think even coming from your place, like as an international person, like from America, it's hard to relate because in America, when it's even snowing, I remember sometimes like even when I was even back there, like you actually have to go and get a snow plow, clear the road and go. Like nothing stops you. But over here, rain alone is good enough reason to. So like, how do you adjust from that, knowing that you're from a system that weather doesn't determine productivity, but in a country like this, like just the weather alone can just. Right. So if you have anything planned, like how do you adjust to that?
I mean, when I first came, like I said, I'm like, yo, this is dumb. It's just some rain. But where I lived didn't flood.
Yeah.
Until I was in the car, and I'm just like, what the. Like, it's like we're going through a river.
A river, yeah, river level.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm taking videos.
Yeah.
So, I still didn't even catch on. I'm like, yeah, so what if it rained? But as I stay here longer, I realized the infrastructure is just so poor.
It's really bad.
That if you open your business, like people wouldn't even be able to get to you.
So there's no even point.
So there's no point opening. Then it made sense why the people do it.
Yeah.
But then what didn't make sense is why the fuck is it like that?
The whole new assembly.
See what I'm saying? Why? Like, I don't understand. Like, and then people say corruption, right? I don't think it's corruption, bro. Because think about this, right? If it was just corruption, I mean, these politicians, they like Lamborghinis too.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Everybody likes special cars.
It's still all this money, if they do, right?
If they do.
I don't know where the money goes, but if they take all this money, they wouldn't just buy SUVs. Yeah, I'm sure they want to drive some Lamborghinis.
Nice Porsches, nice GTs, yeah.
But that means they have to do the roads.
Yeah.
Or is it that they're just dumb and just...
I feel like sometimes, even I think, especially with people with higher ups, it's probably just priority.
Priorities?
I think the priority always comes in certain areas, like, and we see that happen all the time.
Are you talking about the corrupt ones, or are you talking about just in general?
I'm talking in general, like even if you're a good politician or a good leader or anything, I think it's mostly for what they feel is good for them at the time. Like maybe right now, like we're talking about roads or whatever. God forbid somebody gets drowned in an area. I
Right.
can guarantee you that they will attack that particular side. They'll work on it. I think in
But yo,
most-
Gucci,
in
check this
Ghana-
out. Hold on. I got a question. Like roads are like the most important thing, one of the most important infrastructures in a city.
In the city, of course.
Because
definitely.
without roads, business can't be conducted.
Nothing, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So what other like priority can they have?
Didi. Didi.
I thought it was Didi.
Yeah. But like, I feel like in Ghana, like I think in general, most things needs like some high level of attention. Like,
Right, but why?
It's supposed to be that, but that's the crazy thing about what we're in. Like, most of these projects and things, like, because I live in East Legon, and you know that thing, that the bypass that they did to Spintex. I remember like it was something like, it was so dramatic. Like, people used to tweet about it all the time going to work, that there's so much traffic, there's so much traffic here, before I think that some attention comes on it. So I feel like in Ghana generally, when things are being done, it's like everybody needs to like shout about it. Because I was not to even swear off. Apparently, my friend was even telling me, like, do you know that apparently Galamsey has been there for like years ago?
Yeah, for years.
I had no idea, because it's like the attention comes when there's like this noise around it. So I think for anything to be done in this country, it's not just based on nothing has happened to it, it's just a quiet situation, let's tackle it.
Right.
Because like you're saying, it's priority, but it's like until it's a BBC answer. It was like,
But see, that's the thing, and that's one thing I noticed about Ghanaians. Ghanaians are not proactive.
No.
We're reactive.
Yeah, very reactive.
Ghanaians are reactive. They're not proactive. Like, for instance, I went to the gym, right? And I'm standing there, and I always wondered this. I just never asked.
Yeah.
So one time, I thought I forgot the combination.
Yeah.
So I said, I forgot the combination. But then I remembered. The guy was like, oh, hold on. So when he showed up, I had already opened it. He was like, oh, he had the key. So I thought to myself, like, wait, so he was just gonna open it?
Yeah.
You feel me, right? But I didn't ask, because I'm like, you know what, it's over. Let me just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
So yesterday I go to the gym, and the guy had the key opening it for somebody. So I'm like, yo, you just open it for him? He was like, yeah. I'm like, but how do you know that's his locker? He goes, oh, because I saw him. I said, okay. But let's say you didn't see him. So if I come and I say, oh, that's my locker.
Yeah, open me.
Like open the locker. What you said, oh, I'll open it. I'll ask you, is that stuff yours? I said, okay, if I say yes, then what?
Yeah.
He said, well, then I open it. I said, that doesn't make sense. That means none of our shit here is safe.
Nothing.
So I realized that and he goes, you know what he says to me? He goes, oh, it's just that it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, you dumb nigga,
Or
you
basically,
wait
if
for
you
it
see
to
like somebody
happen.
should come rob one of the lockers, and they'll be like, oh yeah, you actually have to do like some checks and things before you, like, it's really crazy that you're saying. Like, it's exactly like we're very reactive to things.
So you're waiting for somebody to die before they
so
fix the
maybe like
road?
some of the roads, like, let it be so flooded, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, let's do something about it. But like I said, like, even most of these floods are just out of poor hygiene. Like, the gutters are being like choked with rubbish and all of that. And obviously right now too, somebody's holding rubbish, they drop it, talk to them, a chrono, like that type of energy. So it's always going to.
How do we fix this, Gucci? How do we fix this?
I've always said that the way to fix everything is make this guy the president. Yo, I feel like we just need like someone that's like just ready to
Might be right.
roll with that.
I know Ministry of Roads is gonna be on fire, because that's one thing I always complain about, especially on the bike, man. Like, you be riding. That's why I don't ride at night.
Yeah.
You be riding, and you just see a hole in the ground with a tree sticking out of it.
It's crazy.
Wow, in the middle of the street.
As well. But I mean, yeah. Hopefully something happens soon.
Yo, Gucci, I got a question for you. You're into like credit loans, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? So how does your business work?
So I mean, I have like a parent company that I work with. So like we get loans. Like I'm like a broker. So I go out and look for
people who need loans.
Customers that need loans.
Okay.
And so it's like,
so let's say I need a loan, right?
yeah.
Boom. I say, yo, I need a loan. I find you. Yo, Gucci, I need a loan.
Yeah.
Then what's the next
So
step?
most of the time, most loans are based on collateral system, which is very difficult. Because I'll say this right now, like most of the time, because Ghana, there's no system.
Right.
Giving anybody money without any collateral is impossible, because you're literally giving out money and you can never find the person.
Right.
That's why over here is like, that's why, and it's very painful that I always say, it's very crazy that I say that. I don't know why we don't invest in systems, like, you know how in the States, everyone has social security and all those things so you can find people. I think we even need those things here more than
We're
there.
doing it. You want to know the shocking truth? We're actually advanced in that.
Really?
Check it. when you go to get your Ghana card, what do they do?
They take your details, your address,
birth certificate,
all those things,
right? And then where you live,
and
they ask for the GPS,
the GPS and all,
right?
That,
And then they take your fingerprints,
a
facial shot, right? So now, when you get your card, all that biometric information is on that card. The next step they're doing now, and I think it was actually announced like a couple of days ago. You know, your Ghana card, you're gonna be able to load the card.
Really?
Yeah, every country's gonna do this. Listen, mind you, KP said this, right?
KP said it for you here first.
KP said it.
Anywhere else.
The whole world is about to switch to blockchain. Like everything's gonna be tokenized, right?
Okay, I think I saw something with Dubai, like they're not even taking cash next year or something.
Right.
Like that.
Ghana's gonna do the same thing. You know, Ghana has a crypto, the eCedi.
Yeah, the eCedi.
Naira has the eNaira.
Yeah.
So I think what's happening is everybody's about to switch it all on at the same time. Okay. Just so the rails could be clear. Mm-hmm. And what's gonna happen now is, but it's also a trap. I think it's a trap too. But I'm gonna tell you why. But what will happen is you could load money onto your Ghana card. Mm-hmm. And how they're gonna get a lot of people to do it is this. They're gonna tell you, oh, well now no one can steal your shit. Like no one can steal your phone and use your PIN because if you try to use somebody's card, it's not your face, it's not your fingerprints. So everybody's gonna feel more secure using that wallet.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we're actually advanced in that. So now if somebody gets a loan, right, they can easily make a file.
A file and find them.
Right, and find where you at, you know. But the thing is, though, this is where this is the crazy part. The address system. You see, they're using a GPS location, that's good. But they have no way to verify if that's where you live.
That's the crazy part. That's always been for me, like the address system over here. Somebody can give you an address and they've never even been to.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. How do you work?
It's like, so like even for us in the company that I'm working with, like we have to find a collateral. So you have to bring something like a collateral basically. So you work. But one of the misconceptions people always think, like even with this loan thing I'm working with, like just because you take a loan doesn't mean you're broke.
Right, no.
Like, but it's like and that's one of the things I try to like educate people about with my business. Like taking a loan doesn't make you, most of the billionaires in this world are taking loans every day. Right. It just helps you, gives you like a different perspective to what you want to do to increase or scale up what you're doing. So it's like, I always try to like encourage people. And like, life is just based on ups and downs. So that's just how the system, even with blockchain, all these things we're talking about, like there's moments that you go down. So when you go down, you just always need something to just cushion you for a while. So we'll work on that.
It's not even just that too. Money. Like, you know what the like wealthy people do in the States? Yeah. So let's say I have a lot of money, right? But what they'll do is they'll put the money in the bank. Mm-hmm. So let's say it's like $1 million. Yeah. And then they'll go to the bank and get a loan. Yeah. On $1 million. On $1 million, yeah. You feel me? And then they can use the money, right? Or if they have an asset, or they don't want to sell it, they'll go to the bank, right? Get a loan
off the asset,
and then use the asset as collateral, right? And spend that money because it's not taxable.
It's not taxable, apparently.
You see what I'm saying?
I think like the really rich people, like there's so many. I think the higher ups, there's so many like information that they have, right? That is like it's not known to a lot of people, so then they just capitalize on it. Because a lot of things you find out is like when you realize that some of these things are not taxable, like I should have done that a long time.
So let me ask you this, right? So what happens when after you give a loan, so they have to bring something like what, a camera,
anything like
phone
gadgets,
or something, right?
Anything,
It has to be worth more than the loan. Is
Definitely,
that it? Yeah. So okay, let's say they bring a deed to a house. Well, how much do you actually loan out?
No, so it depends on like the people I work with. So when you bring your collateral, they evaluate it and tell you how much. Okay. But most of the time, documentation and those things need to be checked. Right. Like, okay, it's legit. Because you can't just go and carry some documents and come and stand on somebody's face and do that. So when these things are done, then it's done. But one thing I've also realized, and that even goes away from the loan thing, is like honesty in business is not as transparent as you think. Right. Like, and I always say this, like, all those things stem from when I started like working. One of the first things I experienced was emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation is the reason why I think there's not so much productivity, because like even growing up, I've seen so many business collapse because of emotional manipulation. Because somebody come like, you know what? Oh, Charlie, my sloop.
Sad story.
Can you give me this money? Right. Or can you give me these goods? Let's say you have like a a carpentry shop and you have like lumber woods, like some quantity, they come and take it off you. Then the person may start with them, with this kind of amount, and they will take that product from you or that money from you, and they are never going to see them again.
Right.
And now the other side of the story, even if you see them and you're talking to them, they talk to you like,
right.
How dare you ask me for
your money back?
For your money back, like how dare you?
I was about to ask you, so how do you handle that?
But I think one of the things I've mastered is like emotions. Like I love that part about me. Like I've mastered my emotions so much. So it's like even like my friends or anybody close to me, it's like, yo, if you want money or anything I can provide for you, this is the requirement.
Right.
Because I'm not about to just switch off that requirement for you to come and probably disrespect me or make you feel like I am troubling you. So I always try and do that. So even with customers or even business in general, like sometimes like and I don't like to sometimes, bro, like I could be in situations and like it's so sad, like do it. Like just
But what do you mean? Like somebody tell you a story?
Like I'll give you the story. And this even was actually a scam. Like when I started the business, right? Like probably the first 3 people I dealt with, somebody came to me like, oh, I need to borrow some money. It was an older man and a woman. They were probably like in their 60s. And they were like holding like medical forms and stuff like that. They're like, oh, our son needs to do a surgery. Yeah, I hear basa. And I was like sitting like I have the money on me.
Right.
Or like 3,000 cedis or something. I'm like, Gucci, just 3,000 cedis. But I was like, my son is in surgery. It's so sad. And it's like, and then mind you, there's being a philanthropist, giving out and doing a business.
Right.
At that point, you didn't come to me as like you're going through that, so help out. You came to me as a business.
Right.
So like obviously like I was starting in the business. I did so much. I was so emotional. I didn't ask for collateral. I just fell for it. I was like, yeah, I don't want anything to happen to your son. I just gave them the money, the 3,000. They didn't even sign nothing because I was like so touched by the story.
Right.
So they said I should call them in the evening because they'll be done. So I even feel like, oh, then let me call them because like, oh, they're probably dealing with their son. So the next day I called and the man picks up like, hello, it's like, yeah, this is Gucci, the guy that the money situation. I'm like, why I don't know? Because for somebody that spoke to me in a way, like I know there's no way you can forget who I am already.
Right.
It's 24 hours. I was like, why don't? It's like, oh, I was explaining to you, like, he said, and he cut the line. I was like, what? So I called back again, and the whole thing is, they never picked up, they blocked my number. Every time I use the number to call, when they realize it's me, I tried to find them, but I mean, I realized it wasn't that. But the smart thing is I never deleted the number. I always kept the number.
Right.
So this is like 1 year down the line.
Yeah.
I built so much like confidence, like I know what the business I'm in now.
Yeah.
So what's random day? And right now, like, shout outs to the East Legon police station. Like I have my people there. One this random day, I just got the number and I set it up with some, because now I know that that's what they do. I set it up with some people that, oh, Sikana and radio, Omaja Skanwa. And obviously the people came. Yeah, it was a year later.
Wow.
They came, the same man and the woman. So when they came there, obviously the police was there.
Yeah.
And I was right there. And at that time, it wasn't even about the money, it was just the principle. Like,
right.
How dare you do that?
Right.
So I met them, I was like, man, because you're like a father figure, like I gave you that respect.
Right.
And at that time, I transitioned from understanding money just about emotions.
Right.
Because they capitalized on it for me. And at that time I met them, bro, that emotion was way in the sky.
Right.
No emotion. I was just looking at you like, you have no respect for me, so let's deal as no emotions. Like, oh, I was like, oh. And the funny thing is, the story turned out to be, it was my friend on my social media that set it up. What? So somebody on my social media had seen it, like one of my guys had seen it, and was like, you know what, this is a good setup, because I know this guy's just, like...
Oh, I thought you meant a friend sent them to you.
My friend did send them to me, yeah.
I mean, the first time or
yeah,
the second
because,
time?
yeah.
You mean the first time?
The first time, like, that's how they even found me. Because I was always, and that was the thing that, the thing that I always wanted to find, like, how did these, because, I mean, most of the people I deal with are, like, young adults. So how did these older people just find me? And obviously, I'm sure, like, whoever understood the situation, like, they know that, oh, a penny, so...
Wait, were you still, like, cool with this dude?
I knew the person, but we're really friends, but we're just, like, internet friends. Like, you comment on my thing. So then we got his number. It's like, I think now we had to do another setup and let the ladies call it that, oh, some money issue and what, he came. And that was the first time I was meeting.
Me, no.
I was like, hey, boss, you really have you have Vimo.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, oh, no, it wasn't. I was like, so then, that's one of the transitioning moments for me. I think,
did you get your money back?
Oh, bro, straight up. You know Gucci don't play.
Yeah.
And that was the transition moments for me. And even did so much, because even sometimes, like, I mean, I didn't even lock them up. Like, we sorted it out, got the money. I always even, like, I still know the guy to today. I tell him that sometimes situations happen makes me learn. Because KP, I'll lie to you, that was one of the defining moments for me because it made me know that, bro, switch off your emotions when it comes to business.
What do I tell you guys?
Yeah.
What did I tell you about emotions?
Yeah. When you switch
Say, no, I want to hear it. What do I say about emotions?
Yo, bro.
Can somebody tell me?
Switching off your emotions will make like.
What did I say? Okay, that's it.
Yeah, like.
You need to wrap up all that emotion
and
stick it up your ass.
Yeah. Because when it comes to business,
right?
Yeah, because even everybody knows Gucci. Like I'm such a friendly. Like I love people. I give out to people, but I feel like there's a time for that.
Right.
Like I've given out so much.
Right.
Financially, so much. I don't even need to talk about.
Right.
But there's business. Like this is the business, and this is like you don't have that energy towards those things.
That's what I'm realizing in Ghana. Like people take things so personal. Bro. Like they take things super. Like doing business. That's why I was wondering. Like doing business in Ghana. Like you gotta have because that's what you do. That's a people business.
Serious people business. Dealing with people every day.
Like so, I'm like, yo, I wonder if Gucci done beat up somebody. Yet.
Bro,
do you have to beat nobody?
Sometimes, like, and that's the thing. My business, like, I always take collateral, so I don't even have to beat you up.
Right.
You have to come back.
You come back.
But sometimes, like, breathe in, breathe out, like, it's wild. But because I've mastered my emotions, you can't.
So do you ever sell the collateral? Like, let's say I get a loan, I give you my iPhone or something.
Yeah. So when they don't like, we just sell it.
So like, do you give them a time period they have to bring it by?
Per month. It's different. Everybody has like the structure. Some is 2 months, some is 3 months,
right?
Some is 4 months. So within that, then.
So after that date, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, but me most of the time I even call like 99% of the time I call like, yo, what's up? Like time is up.
Right.
Like, okay, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll give you some time. And it's like, so anybody starting business, like I'll tell you, like try and not put emotions, because especially in Ghana, bro, emotions. And I'll tell you this little thing. I think I said in the last episode, like for the past couple of years, every birthday I'm traveling.
Right.
Nobody actually knows it. The truth, I actually travel for my birthday. Not because it's like flashy or it's nice. It's because like 7 years ago, like I actually got in a fight with my suppliers. So I have like, you see how like you and Joey, you guys are cool to this? Yeah. You guys are my suppliers. So when it was my birthday, one of my suppliers called me like, yo, I want to take you to this restaurant to go and chill with you. Then maybe Ellie or Ellie too calls me like, yo, Gucci, I want to take you out. So obviously you are closer to me. Not like closer in terms of relationship.
I get it now.
Like, oh baby. So I just linked you up and went to go eat or whatever.
Right.
And I think my other supplier saw the video. And both of them supplied me phones.
Got it.
So when he saw it, he was like, he got such an attitude.
Right.
Fast forward, my birthday was over. A week later, I needed a laptop.
Right.
So I called the supplier. I called you, obviously, they have it.
Right.
I called him. When I called, he gave some. And I was like, that's what I know, like, yo, people in this country, emotion is crazy. He said something cheeky like, yeah, you don't know who to, now you're come to call me. When it was your birthday, you knew the person we're chilling with. I was like, me.
Right,
from this day, every birthday, I'm on the plane.
So
I'm out of here.
You treat me like girlfriends.
Yo,
on Valentine's Day, I'm hanging out with my mom.
I'm somewhere. So my birthday, I'm out the country. So people it became a trend because everybody knows I travel. But the real reason was I travel anyways. But I had to travel my birthday because right now I'm not there for my birthday. So no supplier can say, oh, you rather went out with this guy.
Right.
So it was like, and that just shows how transcendent, like people are so
just super emotional, man.
Super emotional with it.
I found it really crazy because like a lot of people, aside from the emotions, right? I feel like there's like a lot of complexes.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of inferiority complexes in this country, right? And I typically see it because where I be at, that's where a lot of like the diplomats and like the foreigners
be at, yeah.
So I see how they treat them.
Yeah.
Then I see how they treat me.
Yeah.
Right?
Different
them niggas hate me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then if I come by like, you know, with the bikes and the girls
with the bikes.
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that day is gonna be a bad day.
Crazy day.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I always wondered like how do we ever get around this? Because it's like
some of these
really
things
crazy,
are like stem from like childhood. Like that's the things. Those things are so. It's those things. I call them grassroots problems. Like things you have to settle from. Like when your kids let you understand. Like it's like just everybody's the same. Like let's relate on that level.
You know, in this country, therapy and mental health isn't really.
No. Mental health in this country is bad.
Like there's some crazy people that are like police officers.
Very, very crazy people that are in institutions that are like leading things that's
like I've met like some powerful people.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this nigga's bipolar. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't even know.
he doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
You can't even tell him.
You can't even, hey, who go come?
Yo, like,
yeah, I think in Africa, like mental illness and all those things, it's a thing that like nobody likes to talk about. Like,
Right.
so, like it's a thing that we're shying away from. But I think it's very important that people address those issues and those situations to make things better. Because like I was saying, as a human being, you're bipolar, you don't even know, it's even more dangerous.
right.
Because then you're doing things out of, because Ghana every year, Nakuma Nenya, like this,
Right.
there's things beyond that.
Right. Some
And,
people
like,
have multiple personality
Yeah.
syndrome. Oh, and yeah, if you're for
If you're they just be living off it was think that it can be addressed.
yo, you know what shocked me in Ghana?
No.
Yo, there's a drug epidemic.
But
Yo, there's
It's-
crackheads in
it's
Ghana. There's
crack.
like,
it's super crackheads
I'm like, I
in
thought
Ghana.
crack was expensive. How y'all buying
Bro.
cocaine and cooking this
And I'll
shit?
tell you this,
Hey,
Ghanaians,
y'all got money. Yo,
and that's the thing, like they'll get some cheap ass stuff to yo. When I realized it's like one of my friends like lost her phone and I went with her sister to like the ghetto somewhere. Bro, we went to like some Achimota, and there's so many ghettos, like there's so many
hidden corners.
Hey.
Yo, bro, you be like, this is Ghana?
like I wouldn't and I got there and like he was like the lord of the place. He
Right.
was sitting there and was cutting up something like gum.
right.
Like in the eraser.
right.
I couldn't believe it. And I was like, what is going on here? It was cutting like, and I mean, I'm trying to find the phones because then we searched it was in the area. I was like, it was cutting it, it was like burning it. I was like, he almost, because the thing was so strong, the question he asked me that, what phone is it?
Right.
As soon as he asked that question and I was talking and he smoked that thing, he
Went
couldn't
out.
talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is terrible.
Yo, I was so shocked. Like,
the drug situation in Ghana is really getting out of
Yo,
hand.
and you know what's so wild? It's quiet.
Very, very quiet.
So no one is really addressing it.
Nobody's addressing a lot of the things. Yeah.
And I found out with a lot of these
Hey,
girls.
drugs are like, it's
Yo.
crazy. Like drugs are becoming like,
You'll meet like a gorgeous, a beautiful girl, right?
Yeah.
She's like, you ever done crack?
yeah.
You know, in the States, people do
Yeah.
crack.
People do.
Typically, they're old, like
Yeah.
crazy. So
Like right now, like, yeah.
it has like a bad like stigma
Stigma on it.
amongst
But
black people.
Yeah.
Here it don't.
No. It's just being quiet. People are really doing it. The drug, I think like more institutions should like, and they should go into school. You see, that's the thing about Ghana. Like I always say, like, our educational system is just factored on true and pass. Like nobody's really teaching anybody anything.
Right.
Because I feel like they should actually go to schools, talk about these things because most of these people, they don't know.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, it's like nobody's really learning anything. They just jump into
Right.
anything without no knowledge about it.
Right.
So because even this thing we're saying, how are you cutting an eraser or glue or whatever you're burning? Like, can you understand what you're doing?
I mean, he knew what he was doing. He knew what the fuck was going to happen when he lit it.
No, that nigga went
But
off.
I feel like the people that get involved, like people get involved in drugs, not knowing
Not knowing,
what they are.
They don't know. They
Then
just
they
like,
get hooked. You feel me? Like the girl was like, I'm like, yo, how you get into doing crack? Because crack is a drug. You just don't get up.
you don't just get up, crack.
It's not like weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crack is like,
And it'll be like, oh, I had this guy. And, he said,
it's
he
always the
wanted
niggas,
to-
they'll put you on. Watch the niggas that put you on.
That's crazy. I'm like, yo, there's a lot of like some bad chicks that be on crack.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be so disappointed.
Yeah, it really is. It's heartbreaking. Like,
A couple girls, I'm like, I like this girl.
Yeah.
And she doesn't understand why. I'm gonna tell you a story, right? There's this chick I used to fuck, right? Her name's Afia. Man, I like Afia.
Yeah.
Listen, I probably haven't fucked anybody in this world like I fucked Afia.
If you
Oh my God.
They
Listen,
fear.
she used to sleep for days. Her mom, they
Yeah?
thought, I'm listening to the quote, Jerusalem. Listen, and she used to have this thing. She'd be like, I don't know if I could say this on this show. Fuck it, I'll say it. We'll just exit out for you. It sounds too crazy. She was like, fuck me and make my pussy shake.
Charlie, you cut the one off, please. Do the beep sound for that.
Yo, and I used to fuck the shit out of her, right? And she would always be different whenever she'd come to see me. Like, her vibe would be just different.
Yeah.
So one day I just watched her. Like, normally it's the same. She comes, we pick it, and then we do what we do. But this day I just watched her.
Like,
she was just
yeah.
moving a little weird. And she was just like, moving strange.
Like moving strings.
So I just sat there, she just lay on the ground and she just starts moving.
I think, why not? Your friend, why not?
Yo, bro, I thought she was just, at first, I used to think she was just vibing, right?
Yeah.
But then I started noticing she was high.
Just crazy.
So me and her, like, we talked. I'm like, yo, you know.
What's up?
Right. And I remember, like, sometimes we'd and I'd have to her for like hours.
Straight. Why not to?
No, but when she's high, it happens like that, like what she wants, right? So I'm like, yo, why is it that she was like, yeah, because every time I smoke and you me, my pussy shakes. Yo, I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking?
What the hell is that? That's crazy
She's
stuff.
like, crack.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and
Jesus.
I always advise people, like, everybody that's watching this too. Every time you have like a person close to you, most of the time, right now, friendships and relationships or dating is always centered around self.
Right.
But sometimes you should just go beyond that and just actually pay attention.
Right.
Like when you have a friend. Because sometimes when we read about these suicidal stories, these are people that are popular and had so many people around them. Because everybody was just so centered about themselves, nobody's actually paying attention. So I always say, like, every time you have like a friend or brother or anybody, sometimes just outside of just thinking about yourself, just take a break. Like,
that's a fact.
Like you say, like you're having a girl that you're always doing whatever with.
Right.
One day she comes, like I always tell my friends, like, actually ask the girl, like, how are you doing?
What's going on
like,
in your life?
And there's so much you find out, like.
But you know what it is too? I think it's the social media.
Yeah.
Like social media does a couple of things. Like people naturally assume, like, let's say if somebody puts up a status, right? Oh, they're all right.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
Yeah, chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I think
he'd be a fun one,
bro. And then sometimes people, when somebody's next to you,
if any heat bunny,
you know what it is? I think what people gotta start doing is looking at people.
Yeah, you have to actually.
Like everybody's like this all the time so much that somebody could just be sitting there, sad,
yeah.
All you have to do is pick up your head.
You know what
I'm saying? I see people walk like in the middle of the street, and then realize they're in the middle of the street.
Imagine.
Because it was in their phone.
They're so zoned out and they're gone.
Bro, that shit is bad. But that's definitely a fact though. You gotta really check.
Yeah, so let's always be checking. Like everybody's watching is like you have a friend or brother, just actually talk to them and check. Because you realize there's so many people around you that are going through so many things that because you're always like we're always linking up talking about other things, we're not talking about ourselves. So
or you're in your phone, your Snap. But that's a fact. Yo, when she told me, I'm like, yo, what do you smoke? She was like, crack.
The shishi.
I said, what?
How funny.
I thought she was going to say, like, you know, I took some Molly.
Sure.
I'm like, crack.
Molly at this time. On your kerosene can be pity guswa. I was telling them.
Yo, bro, like, it broke my heart, man.
Yeah, it's breaking your heart. So niggas, please, when you're with your girls in the house or whatever, I have this friend of mine I was always talking to, I tell people about it. Like this friend, he was dating this girl apparently. The only conversations, I'm outside. Come downstairs.
I have a lot of those.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those relationships too.
I'm like, come on. Like sometimes just like sit down with the person. Like, how's your day been? How you doing? Like all of that. And it's important that we do those things. It's important. So we have like.
So check this right. You know, I got to be careful what I say because I'm growing up now and I can understand that years later from now, I can be president. Thanks to Gucci. I can be president. I don't want this shit trending. You feel me? But listen, I do that. Like, the funny thing about me, right? Even if I talk to a girl that I met on the road, home, right? I'm gonna say it like that. Actually, Tinder. I'll be on Tinder a lot, right? I'm gonna just say it like that. I'll be on Tinder, right? Hey, yo, if you come to Ghana too, hey, yo, if you come to Ghana and you look for, you know, a little shorty kicking with, go on Tinder. Tinder's a good spot. Typically, the girls on Tinder is like Uber. You know how Uber has the good cars, and Bo and Yango got the bullshit cars. Tinder is like the Uber.
That's crazy. I don't think I could ever get an app. I'll probably just pass out.
Oh my God, I got the premium too, nigga.
So also
one of the best decisions of my life, bro. Yo, you remember when I got the? Was it you?
If you know yourself, you did.
Yo, as soon as I got it right, my shit went.
Hey, fuck.
I'm like, man.
But you
know what I do though? Let me tell you what I do. I don't put my picture up. I found a nigga that looked just like me or sort of like me. A beard, locks. I threw his shit up. I found a handsome dude too. So as soon as they call me, I do a video call.
Confirmation.
But I always be like, yo, we need to vibe.
Yeah, the vibe is
Don't just come in the spot yo, You ready? What the fuck you mean?
That's so like that's.
I need to talk to you. Make sure you're not crazy. You're not gonna bite my shit off.
And I think that would really help with the mental illness, because it's like I think it's each one we reach one, and like that's how we just solve it. But if everybody just out, then yeah.
Yeah, I always like we'll sit there chop it up for like 2 hours. We talk about their family,
like life and what they want to do.
Yeah, and then by the end of the night we're married. Shit, you know?
Marry me.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Hey, yo, ladies, I'm looking for a wife. Oh, I mean,
I'm sure every girl will be like, what?
They think I'm lying too.
Yeah.
Yo, chicks be seeing me, right? And one girl called me a red flag. Oh, they be dissing me though.
Red flag.
What? Yo, chicks be dissing me.
Yeah.
You know how to do it? One girl, I walked up to, I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? She's like, I'm like, what's up?
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't like me or something? She's like, no.
No. Yeah.
I'm like, why not?
It be those ones.
Like, you're a red flag.
Hey, sir.
About you. I'm like, yo. So yeah, don't be like that, man. They look at you, but once you start talking to them, they think something wrong. But ladies, I'm trying to be a better man.
A better man, please, girls.
I'm trying to get married.
He's trying to get married, trying to do all of that.
Look at me.
Yeah, give him a chance.
Give me a chance.
But what you think is like your this is the final thing. Like, what you think is like your stance on like financial situations, relationships now? Like,
and I keep hearing this 50-50 thing, right?
Yeah.
And there's one thing I feel like needs to be like spelled out. 50-50 doesn't necessarily mean. Wait, let me give me the question first again.
Like, so what's your take on financial responsibility in a relationship?
Okay, financial
for both partners?
Okay. Yeah, like, so the 50-50 thing, right? It doesn't have to be finance.
Okay.
Like in relationships. People are like, oh, 50-50. My 50% for me is cook for me.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll take care of all everything.
Of the things.
Right? Cook for me. You cooking for me is not that I can't get food. You know what I'm saying? I got a maid and I had a chef. So, but it's the fact that you're cooking for me.
You're cooking for me, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Yeah.
You're cooking for me. Your food might be nasty, so just make me a sandwich. You get me? Yeah. So that's where I think that's at with the whole 50-50 thing.
But in a space like that, do you think a woman should be very forthcoming with her finances in a relationship? Like, when I say, for lack of a better word, like throwing money in the relationship.
When you say relationship, what? Are we dating?
Yeah, dating, like you're dating.
Like we're dating, right?
Your dating is fucking, your fucking is dating.
Yeah. Okay, I always say this too.
Yeah.
Since you put me on the spot like that. All my girls, right, are my girls. Like, my girls, I don't treat them like hoes. Some of them are hoes. You know, but I treat them all like, because look, you're always going to have a relationship.
Yeah.
If we're just fucking, why wouldn't you just be nice to them?
Be nice to them, yeah.
They'll be nice to you, and then the fuck is even better. You dig what I'm saying? Like, ask her how her day went. Get her some money, shit like that.
Okay.
Like, that's how I move. But when it comes to like pitching in money in that relationship, I'm the one paying. Okay. Like, I'm paying for the dinner and paying for everything that comes with it, right?
So you don't expect anything?
Nah, nothing. I expect to spend money.
Okay.
Because
that's for like for the very sexual ones.
The very sexual ones, or just casual, you know.
Like proper. I'm talking about like proper relationship.
That is a proper relationship. What you mean? What you trying to say?
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about like, I know what you mean, like the KP relationship. I'm talking about like a general relationship. What do you think about like people that are looking to?
But bro, I'm trying to tell you that is a general relationship. Come on,
no, check. But I get what you mean.
You get what I'm saying? Like, look, the only reason why you're looking at that way is because I have a lot of those relationships.
Okay.
Right? But think about it. I always tell people this, right? People are always focused on one type of relationship.
Yeah, there's multiple.
You're gonna have more short-term relationships than long ones.
Okay.
Like, think about it. Look how many people you meet for only a minute, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days. Right.
But you need a lot of money to be like that.
No, you don't though. You really don't. Like,
what are you saying? Like,
no, hold on. Check.
You have like mini relationships.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Every relationship has different dynamics.
But most of them, you're spending the money.
That's how I choose to do it. Those are the relationships I choose.
But and that one you're choosing, like anybody that wants to go with your relationship needs to spend a lot of money.
Look, I go for baddies.
Buddies.
I want the girl with the slick, bone straight hair and the chewing gum, the earrings,
the trigger,
all that with the eyelashes.
Yeah, that's what you're actually looking for.
Yeah, Nick, that costs money, and I understand because they got to keep themselves up.
So you go into the relationship knowing that you are a baddie and I'm going to spend on you.
That's what you want, right?
You did that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I know what I want to do to you too. So that's the contract.
What's what for plan, mano?
Why else are we talking?
Wicked.
That's real. Like, that's life. So like you could have a bunch of those little short relationships, right?
Bro, that's some different type of money for that.
No, but just think about it like this too, right? Or you could have just a bunch of little girlfriends too. I'm saying they're your girl, they're your girl, they're your girl, you know, and then there's an agreement.
So for you, in general perspective, you feel like as a man, just the woman doesn't have to bring any money in the relationship, just you entirely.
I think it depends on the conversation. So like for instance, let's say what you say normal relationship.
Yeah.
So let's say Joe Blow. Joe Blow is a painter.
Okay, yeah.
Joe Blow meets the Banchira.
Yeah.
Right? They start talking, they start, right? I think who puts in the money determines on the dynamic of the relationship.
Of the relationship, yeah.
Right? That depends on what the social contract is.
Yeah.
So if I meet you and we're dating, okay, we're dating. What does that mean? Are we gonna get married? Okay, good, we're gonna get married, right? If you see that I need help, I would hope that you would help me because we're gonna get married. We're supposed to be one, right?
We're supposed to be one, yeah.
So in that regard, I think it doesn't matter who pitches in. I guess the ultimate thing is like, are we accomplishing what we set out to do?
That's really important. That's what I think about too. Like, I feel for a relationship, and especially now, I'm even saying that because of my loan business, because I had this couple. It was a very interesting story. I told a couple of friends about it. Like, I was just there one day. So the girl I have a lot of people text me all the time.
Right.
And I'm very confidential, so I'm not even, like, whatever. So the girl texted me, like, oh, she wanted a loan, blah, blah, blah. She showed me the collateral. It was a car, whatever. So I was just there. I was at the office, and they came up. So the guy came up with the girl. So I think the guy that's her husband. So she came to the office with the guy, and they sat down. Then the girl just pulls out the car papers. It's the boyfriend's car. So she pulled out the guy's car papers, like, yeah, but you know. And the guy was like, what? It's like, yeah, like, my friends are flying out. You don't do anything for me.
Wait, they're married?
Yeah, they're married. Like, it's not even boyfriend, girl, they're married.
Right.
So the whole time she told the guy that, oh, let's go somewhere. And she had taken the guy's car papers. So cause I'm sure she's been asking the guy, she wants to travel, and the guy's not really being like forthcoming.
Right.
We're like, oh, my father dream out. So she literally came with a car. So the car was downstairs. I just got there, bang, the car papers are here. She's telling the guy, you say you don't have money, right? This guy has the money for the trip I could go to. Just sign over here, leave your car and the papers, let's go. Bro.
And what are we gonna do when we get back from the trip?
Mind you, he's not even part of the trip. He's not even part of the trip. Because I think like...
Wait, is that his wife or his girl?
That's his wife. Yo, I was like, that's one of the most like, yo,
most
marriage is like or some shit.
How long were they married for?
I don't even know, but probably like 2-3 years. Because they were a bit young. They're
young
probably
couple?
the same, yeah. But you could see that the pressure on the girl is so much. Like, yo, the guy, I was even feeling emotional. The guy like had tears in his eyes, like, I can't believe this. Like,
was he lying? Is he crying because he married her, or crying
because
or he's not going on a trip?
I think he's crying because he's not going on a trip. It was like,
hey, yo, who went on a trip though?
It's like,
so did he actually do it?
No, at that point, I couldn't even give them a call.
Right,
I can't even, as a man, like,
to do that.
Yeah, I was like, nah, this is some shit. Like,
but was he willing to?
I mean, at that point, like, somewhat fairy.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to embarrass your wife to in that situation, but I was like,
right. I'm saying, was he willing to go along with it?
I think at that point, you can't even say anything because like everything is there right in front of you.
You can't
like,
say no. Wait,
no, I think that I think, and I'm sure like the girl knew that like when he gets there, he would not say anything. You know, some men are like that. Like, you just get them off guard and they can't say anything. Right. So it's like the girl was like, yeah, do it, and the guy was like, it was just broken.
Right.
So I stepped in and I was like, you know what? Like I tried to talk to the girl like, and explain everything to her. Like, even for that, she can't even do that because it's not your car.
Right.
He has to come with the car with himself, not what you're doing. Right. But this just shows how like finances are such a thing in marriages right now. Right.
It is, but like I feel like the old generation, they think differently from, let's say, our generation and then the Gen Zs.
Yeah, true.
You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like at the end of the day, it boils down to the contract. Like, people like to make it seem like it's different if you meet a girl at the club for that night from, oh, we're gonna get married.
Yeah.
There's no difference. It's the contract.
The contract, sure.
You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do? Like, we're gonna get a house, right? Is it agreed upon that I'm gonna work and I'm gonna buy the house? Like, how?
Yeah.
I think people just need to talk.
You have to have a good conversation.
Need to talk. Cause me personally, if I marry you and you pull up to me and
I'll be like,
I'm like, yo, I'm putting her up for collateral. What can I get? Straight
that
up.
would be so crazy.
Yeah, but that's it, man. Like, Yo, so let me ask you this: Have you ever had to beat anybody up?
No. But you know, Papa be on some shit.
I know Papa.
Papa is always on some shit. Like Papa. But
Tell
I
me
mean, my
story.
business, like I said, is very like.
Wait, so do you use Papa as the enforcer?
Yeah, but that he's naturally my enforcer by default. Like Papa is like, I don't even need
So
to.
what?
Like,
Papa shows up.
yeah, Papa. You know, Papa just has this look like.
Like nigga, you
Yeah,
go
like
pay
nigga, you know what to do. But even my business, like that's one thing I don't even want to like get into, and that's the thing. So I make sure, because you only need an enforcer when you apply emotion, because you didn't go, because there's a format with a collateral. So
Well,
if
not
you,
really.
I'm saying
I know
that
some niggas that use enforcers, right?
no,
And it's not an emotion. They'd be like, yo,
no,
go
I'm
get
not
that
saying. I'm
money.
saying that. No, I'm saying that you like before you get to the enforcer, that means you didn't apply emotion. You applied emotion in the beginning, because you only need an enforcer when you don't have a collateral. Because that means that I gave you the money and now I have to come and find.
But what if you get collateral you don't need?
No, like I always know that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm explaining to you.
Right.
That the emotion. That's what I'm saying. The emotion comes into play. So let's say you brought this flower.
Right.
This flower costs 5 CDs.
Right.
But you told me, oh Gucci, please, I need 10 CDs. But this flower is only 5 CDs.
Right.
But because my emotions got the best
Right.
of me, like I said, I'll actually give you the money, and now I need the enforcer.
Right.
But in the beginning, when it's 5 CD and you came and I gave you 5 CD, I don't need to chase you. I'll just get rid of it.
Isn't it more hassle to get rid of it?
No. It's always things that you can always
can
help.
always
So
easily
like,
get rid
that's
of.
what I'm saying. That
Right.
per the business and anything you're doing
Right.
is when the emotions come and you
Come
know
in,
this is
right.
not your thing. Like I have no idea about diamonds.
Right.
So and I'm going to take a diamond, I don't know the value.
Right.
But because I feel like, oh my God, like the person touched me with a touching story.
Right.
Like, oh my, then it's like, now I know to go and need to get a enforcer because I realized all of that. So like I always try and, so I hardly have those situations. But yeah, Papa, my people there.
Man.
But you know, everyone's always strapped in their ways.
I don't know how you do business in Ghana.
No, but you,
I will not
nobody
even-
should, please, nobody should fuck with this guy.
I don't want any business.
Yeah.
I tell people I don't want to do no businesses.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
KP, oh, me, I'm smooth.
KP
like,
won't do shit.
Yeah. I didn't say KP do anything, but me, I'm good. You don't say me there. Oh,
Right.
see.
Now
yeah, I
me-
just come like, hey, baby, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
just go
do your
like,
thing.
Papa's just like, no.
Yeah, I would be Papa.
Yeah.
I would love to be Papa in this situation.
Yeah.
Nah,
But like, yeah, that's
I
what I'm
get
saying.
it,
So
though.
like, even like in everything, like I always say, like the emotion part, the business part, just be straight. So you have to do that. But I mean, like, yeah, in Ghana too, and I'll finally just say this, in Ghana too, and especially for maybe the diasporas, because I know a lot of international people to watch the show.
Right.
Every time you come to Ghana, there's an expectation and there's a reality.
Right.
Most people don't know how to separate the two. In life, there's expectation, there's reality.
Facts.
The reality was we're supposed to shoot on like 2 hours ago.
Right.
And the rain comes.
Right.
But just that coming from an international system, like you know how in New York or those train stations, the train comes at 7.
Right.
It's going to be there at 7.
Right.
Because most of the time, nothing can stop the train.
Right.
Other than Ghana, maybe the Uber driver you can literally order an Uber in Ghana. So for the people that watch it, the Uber driver can ask you,
You'll call you, where are you going?
where are you going? So obviously, there's that conversation. You told the person, I'll be there by 7:45. The guy has called you at 7:30 and you need time. He's now come to have a 5-minute conversation to convince you to either add more money or go ahead.
Right. Or cancel.
Or cancel. So then you have to understand there's a reality that we're living over here.
Right.
And that comes to business too. Like in Ghana, there's a reality of business.
Right.
You won't really get that type of attention when you're starting. It's the reality of it. So when you come with expectation, like, because I know a lot of people, because I live in East Legon, we have like I know people open shops. I know when they're opening the shops, it's like, oh my God, so many pictures, so many cameras, so many excitement. It's like,
Hey, pictures and cameras.
like the bloggers and like people take.
Okay. Oh, they
it's
do
like,
that?
Yeah, every time somebody's opening a shop, like they have like people come and take pictures. And that excitement,
Where
I
do they
know.
post it? Where do they post
Yeah,
it?
they post on social media to tell people
okay.
they open. And it's like, it's interesting because as soon as that time is done, like in the next couple of, like a month or two, it's like, now no attention. And now you're facing a reality.
Right.
So that actually shows, Charlie, can you really do this business or not?
Right.
So at that time, if you're not really living the reality to understand that, it's like that,
Right.
straight. And that's where a lot of diasporas and people that travel when they come, I've always realized they always have an issue on that reality side.
Nah, you know what it is? Let me tell you what it is too. Part of the reason is this, right? So people in Ghana did not know, this is, a lot of people in Ghana, not all Ghanaians, do not know how to do business.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they feel like contracts are just things you just scribble on.
Scribble up and just, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people like feel like their emotions, like you said, matter.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you get my products here on the time that you said you was gonna get them? Oh, me mommy woo nah. I had this funeral. Nigga, that has nothing to do with my business.
Yeah, true.
You were supposed to make contingency plans to
take care of it.
And then they'll get mad at you because you're not being sensitive to their issues.
That's what's bothering me.
So I feel like what you're saying is a major thing with the taking your emotions out the business.
Yeah.
So I think when people from the diaspora come, they expect business.
Yeah.
Like, they're not expecting excuses.
Excuses and all this.
Because they don't care.
No. Get it done.
You see, and then here it's like people pretend to care so much that they're expecting you to also pretend like you care.
True.
So when they get hit with that reality, I think a lot of the reason why diasporas kind of go through it is they don't understand the emotional, like, I guess, disposition of the people in Ghana. You feel me? Ghanaians are super emotional, and it's not really a...
Emotional over here, emotional. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's session, kicking it with original KP, shit. It's your boy Bucci Bricks out here.
Hey, yo, ladies, man, I'm looking for someone special.
No. Honestly, the way he's repeated it, Ellie, like, for real, you guys, like the way he said it, like, please send your CVs to KP Poison.
No, send it at Kote Poison GH. Don't mind the name. It's KOTEPOISON GH on Snap.
On Snap. Add him on Snapchat.
Yo, you gotta send me.
He wants to get married. He's done with the crazy life.
I'm done with the whole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind paying for stuff. I have a maid.
Yeah,
I have
chef made everything.
Yeah, but you gotta clean when I want you to.
Yeah.
Just so I feel like you're my wife.
So please, you guys send your CV in. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show. More coming in. Brah.